Alrighty, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome in. This is BigRedition.com back in another video, guys. Welcome back to NFL The Pick Show. We're here every single Wednesday night with this video. It's a lot of fun to record and all that stuff. And today, like I said in advance, we're going to be doing NFL Week 9. This is the Halloween edition. So, our order to sponsor, or I don't know how to say it, sponsor or mention Halloween. I got my Lakers jersey on. That's right, this is a Halloween edition. You guys can see, I'm going to stand up real quick. You guys can see it. Maybe not. I don't know. But you guys should be able to see it from here. My camera's a little bad, but there's my Lakers shirt. Wearing the Lakers jersey to represent Halloween, as this is the Halloween Pick'ems. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button for me. Make sure you guys join the Discord, links in the description. Make sure you guys do follow me on Twitch and Lord28, so you guys don't miss any future streams. I'll probably be live on, not tomorrow, but I'll probably be live on Friday. I'll try to go live on Friday for you guys. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, all that stuff. I really do appreciate y'all's support. Up there is your leaderboard. So far I'm in the lead right now. But we're halfway in the point of the year. I have a one game lead over Adam, but look at the leaderboard. Everyone is within 9, so this is actually pretty competitive compared to last year. I mean, it was competitive, but it wasn't like this competitive. So I'm glad we have a much more competitive leaderboard this year. Even though it was competitive, we had some up and downs last year. So kind of glad this one is more competitive. But so they got the leaderboard. How about third place? We have it's kind of crazy. We have what is it? 5 people tied in third place with 75. So that's insane. So like I said, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into our picks. Let's get into the holiday picks, shall we? All right, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back to midway point of the season. Like I said, I do appreciate for you guys for playing this midpoint of the season. Like I said, we do have our power rankings coming up in week 12. Will be my second power rankings, checking on every team, stuff like that. So if you guys haven't tried out the first video, we did that, which was after week 6, so aka the first quarter of the season. Make sure you guys make sure you guys go check that out in advance here. But we have Thursday Night Football here. We got the Ravens and the Dolphins. Both teams coming off impressive wins, especially the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they went into Atlanta, just absolutely dethroned the Falcons. They made the Falcons look pretty ass on that. So the Dolphins, they look pretty damn good right now. I'm not gonna get over myself for a minute. I was gonna say that they looked pretty good last week. That's like last week was the real first time they actually looked good. And then the Ravens could be heating up here. They got their roster fully healthy and Lamar Jackson should be coming back in this game. They're getting healthier on defense. So I'm kind of expecting the Ravens to take a turn here. Yes, Miami did play well last week, but that's like the first actual time that I saw that. So I'm gonna take the Ravens to win this game. I think this is when the Ravens, when they put their foot on the gas pedal. Yes, I know you'd be playing in Miami. It could be a little difficult, short week. That could be another thing. Another thing is that getting your players fully back, and is a short week, so you don't have that long to get prepared for this game, and you gotta go on the road probably for your next 3 games. So all that's not going to be easy to manage, but I just have a feeling that Baltimore is gonna hit their foot on the gas pedal, and I'm kind of expecting that in this game. So I'm gonna take the Ravens. Let's see. Are my guys taking the Ravens? Let me check my Ravens fans real quick. Garrett's taking the Ravens. I don't know if he picked the Ravens last week. Somebody on the Ravens fan did not pick the Ravens last week. I think it was Michael. But yeah, Michael, he's taking the Ravens. Is Demetrius taking the Ravens? Yep. Okay. I kind of knew that he was, but I'm just making sure. Let's see. Anybody else taking the Ravens? Oh wow. Okay. First guarantee of the day. Everybody's taking the Ravens. I mean, I get it. Ravens probably should be the better team going into this matchup. I understand they're on the road, and being on the road, like I talked about earlier, being on the road, short week could be could be a challenge, but this team, like I said, should be able to step their foot on the gas pedal. They got all majority, if not all, of their defensive players back. Yeah, this should be a this is going to be a start of Baltimore's turning point of their season. So I feel like we feel like that we have to take them here. So yeah, everybody's taking the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. Definitely, I can still see the Dolphins winning. I can see it too, but I just don't see Tua the way how he's playing. With the Ravens defense. Ravens defense, they've been pretty good when they're fully healthy, they've been good. Had they been good this year? No, but when they are fully healthy, they're pretty damn good on defense. So I'm kind of expecting like a statement, get right game for Baltimore. All right, who am I missing here? Oh, Yeller. Yep, I'm missing Yeller. Yep, he took the Ravens too. So we're gonna put him up there. All right, so there you guys have it. At least I always got to go back and make sure I got everybody, because there's going to be a decent chance that I'm forgetting somebody every single week, and I don't know why, but that's just the case. But yeah, there you guys have it. Everybody take the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. Everybody take the Ravens. All right, sounds good to me. All right, let's go and move on to our next game here. We have kicking off with Sunday here. We have the Bears. We got the Bengals. Both teams coming off games that they should have won, but they didn't. The Bears went into the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. Should have taken advantage of that, and they did not. Their offense struggled for the majority of that game, what I was shocked about. Because at that time, the Ravens didn't even have like their full defensive guys back, and they still lose in that game. It's pretty tough. You're the Bears. It just feels like a game that you weren't really supposed to lose. And then the Bengals, speaking of teams you ain't supposed to lose to, they lost to the winless Jets team. And I think what were they up 35-19 going to the fourth quarter, and then somehow they find a way to lose that game. So on that side of Bengals' resume, it looks kind of suspicious for him, because you're supposed to win that game and you did not win that game. So everything's just looking pretty suspicious for both of these two teams right now. I'll get to my pick later, but my answer in this game is depending on Joe Flacco and see if he plays or not. Because if he's not playing, I'm gonna take the Bears. If he is playing, I'm gonna take Cincy. But who knows? Because both teams' defenses are kind of suspicious right now. Both teams' defenses are suspicious, but both teams' offenses can throw the rock. So at any given time, so we'll see. Alright, Yeller's going to start us off here. He's taking the Bengals. And he says, I don't know why. He's taking the Bengals. Demetrios is taking the Bears. He's taking the Bears on the road. And Eli doing it too. Yep, Eli's taking the Bears as well. I think the Bears. I think the Bears are a good pick. They can definitely win this game for sure. Cam, Cincinnati, nail biter. Adams taking Cincinnati as well. Chase. Let's see, what's Chase going with? Chase is going with the Bears. Yeah. I should have looked this. I should have even looked that well. I knew Chase. Chase even told me before the pre-record he was taking the Bears. Garrett Bears. Kind of surprised he's taking the Bears, honestly. Not really. I'm kind of surprised, but not really surprised at the same time. Jay Bears. Yep. I kind of knew Jay was taking the Bears. Honestly, I would have kind of been shocked if he was going to take the Bengals, especially without Joe Flacco, maybe. Michael, Cincinnati. Good pick. And my boy Chill Will, he's gonna go with the Bears. No. Chase is taking the Bengals. Will's taking the Bengals. My bad. Will's taking the Bengals. I accidentally had it writ wrong here, and then I looked down my notes, and he's taking the Bengals. Like I said, my pick here, depending on Joe Flacco, if he plays or not. Like I said, oh wow, it's me for the tiebreaker. Okay, so like I said, Jay Browning, his offense is terrible, so Like I said, this one comes down to goes down maybe to Joe Flacco if he playing or not. Last time I checked, he did not practice, which is a concern for me. So for the moment, right now, I'm going to be taking the Bears to win this game because, like I said, he has not practiced yet, and it's already Wednesday. So it just kind of feels like, oh no, maybe you're not expected to play in this game. Plus, Cincinnati lost the game desperately that they really needed to win last week, and that was just a gut punch in my mind here. So for right now, I'm going to go with the Bears, but if Joe Flacco plays, then I'm taking Cincinnati. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with this game. So good old fashioned play here, 6-5. I think that's fair. I think that's where it should be at. Both teams are kind of questionable. Like I said, we'll dive into everything tomorrow. Make sure you guys go check out my analytics predictions video for tomorrow. It's where we break down the spreads, stuff like that. Picks against the spread, final score, over under picks. We get to talk about the game in general, all that stuff. So make sure you guys go check it out. All right, next up we have the Vikings taking on against the Detroit Lions. Yeah, I'm taking the Lions. The Vikings look like a mess right now. They look like a mess. Their defense looks like a mess. Their offense looks like a mess. I just don't know how you're. And the Vikings unfortunately lost Sam Darnold. No, not Sam Darnold. They lost Carson Wentz for the rest of the season. He was doing something in his shoulder, and now JJ McCarthy's coming back. Lions coming back off the bye week. They're one of the best teams in football, one of the best offensive teams in football. I just can't trust Minnesota to go in there with JJ McCarthy coming back into the starting quarterback role, and just dieting of this Lions team. Yeah, I know Lions got some injuries on corner, but I don't think it matters to me. I'm taking Detroit regardless. Coming off the bye at home, yeah, everybody taking the Lions. Coming off the bye at home in Detroit, one of the best offensive teams in football. Defense looked pretty good for Detroit against Tampa Bay. Yeah, everything is suiting up here for the Lions. So Lions should be able to walk away with a win here. And yes, I would be surprised if they do lose this game. Yeah, if the Lions lose this game, then I don't know what game they're gonna win. This is all set up for the Lions to win, right? Right? You can just feel it. You can just feel the Lions. Now, if Minnesota wants to win this game, then they're gonna have to go ass out. And I'm talking about ass out. They're gonna have to do everything Pacific. They're gonna have to do everything everything hurry. They're gonna have to do one step one. Minnesota's gotta be balling out if they want to have a chance of winning this game. And their offense definitely has to be way better than what they have been performing these last couple weeks. And I just don't see that. I just don't see it happening. Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Flores is a good defensive coach, but how is he going to adapt to that? I just don't know. I just don't see it. Or I should say, we don't see it because everybody here is taking the Lions. So yeah, there's your what is this? Is this second guarantee already? Yeah, this is second guarantee. I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of guarantees this week. I don't know because there's a lot of games that could go either way. It's a lot of games that go either way. We do have another good game coming up on the 4:00 slate, but all right. So yeah, there we have it. Everybody Lions. Do I have everybody here? Make sure I'm gonna double check. All right, cool. All right, everybody take the chart. Is that it? Yep. Alright, next up here we have we got the Panthers and the Packers. The Panthers are wearing those throwbacks. Oh, no, not the Panthers. Excuse me, the Packers. The Packers are wearing those 1990 something throwback uniforms. They're wearing the navy uniforms with some type of a brown, something have where the GB is in the background. They're wearing those kind of color pants. So I can't wait to see that. And overall, Green Bay is heating up. They're heating up. They look like one of the best teams in football overall this year. Carolina has not looked that bad this season. Overall this year, they're 4-4 and they haven't looked that bad. They did come back down to earth last week, but I can't really blame them because they didn't have Bryce Young in the lineup. Andy Dalton was playing, and Andy Dalton was horrible last week against the Bills. So this is another one for me that I still could pick Carolina to win because I know it's not only because I think Bryce Young's going to be playing and they look like a completely different team with Bryce Young. But another thing is that Carolina is not really that good on the road, and you got to play against a team like this on the road, one of the throwbacks. I'm going to take the Packers to win this game. I can see Carolina keep this one close, but I'm going to trust the Packers to get the job done here. Like I said, wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be that shocked if the Packers find a way to lose this game, or it's like some type of upset. If it was some type of upset, I can see it happening here, but because the Packers do have their off night sometimes. But this game, I'm almost like confident in that their upset is not gonna. I can see it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, I'll take the Packers here at home. Let's see. Packers. Yep, everybody's taking the Packers. But yep, everybody is taking the Packers. Let me tell you, if this game was in Carolina, it would make me even think harder about this, because everybody knows how good Carolina is at home. Everybody knows Carolina is actually probably one of the better teams in one of the better home teams in the league right now. So I don't know, if this game is in Carolina, then I would be thinking about it, but it's in Green Bay, so I can't really think about it too much. Even though I do think this game probably, I'm expecting this to be a competitive game. I don't think the Panthers are going to get completely blown out, but I mean, it's definitely possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I mean, if the Panthers keep this game close, I wouldn't be shocked. If Bryce Young goes out there and plays well, then I wouldn't be shocked, because Green Bay's defense can be a little iffy. I know it's good, but it can be a little iffy sometimes. But yeah, everybody going to go with the Packers. Everybody going to trust them more. I trust them more as a team, as a unit. Sure, the Panthers could be a little sneaky here, but at the same time, I'm just not expecting it. So yeah, everybody going to go with the Packers on this one. We're in the throwbacks. Can't wait to see them throwbacks. I think they look pretty damn cool. Just by looking at the uniform, I looked at the uniform website I use every single week before I record these videos, and they look awesome. So they look awesome on paper. I can't wait to see them on the field too. So yeah, so guarantee here. All right, got everybody? All right, cool. Yes. All right, let's roll. All right, we'll see. Next up, Chargers and the Titans, and I am taking the Chargers to win this game. I do not trust the Titans at all. I'm taking the Chargers. Like I said, I do not trust the Titans. Titans look like a dumpster fire right now. They look like they can't do anything on the other side of the ball. The Chargers look kind of suspicious, but Chargers, I mean, they look like they got in the rhythm back last week. Last week, they actually looked like a team that was on their stretch to begin the season. They look pretty good. Denver right behind their asses in the standings, but the Chargers are the better team here. This game's in Tennessee. That does scare me a little bit, but I don't think. I mean, wait, why did I say scare me? It doesn't really. I said it doesn't even scare me a little bit. I'm taking the Chargers to win this game, and everybody's taking the Chargers. Okay, all right. So yeah, I just can't pick the Titans, man. Okay, everybody going Chargers. Everybody going Chargers. I just can't. I can't pick the Titans. I just can't do it. They look like hot ass. Like they look that bad. If they didn't look hot bad, I mean, I probably would give them a chance here, because I just can't do it. Just can't do it. I just can't trust it. I just can't trust the Chargers right now. They look way too bad for me. They look way too bad. And I didn't even know that was a possibility. I didn't even know if you could look way too bad, but that's the truth. They look way too bad. They look like a team that's just disorganized. They just look terrible. Offensively, defensively, special teams, can't even tackle nobody. Like, they look bad. So, why would I trust a team that just looks bad, So, yeah, everybody taking the Chargers was just one. Like I said, I don't blame. I told you, man, like, did I tell you earlier in the video that we're not gonna have a lot of guarantees? Damn, what is this, already a third guarantee already? No, this is already a fourth guarantee. So, sheesh, so 4 out of 5 games, and we have all guarantees here. So, hopefully everybody will go different sides. I know one game for sure is not gonna be a guarantee, but yeah, we'll see. Everybody taking the Chargers with this one. I'm glad I got the Charger with the white background on this week. I was waiting so long for it to happen, but they're wearing them this week, and I can finally promote it for it. So we'll see. All right, moving on here, we got the Falcons and the Patriots. The Falcons look. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the Falcons. They look suspicious right now. They look suspicious off faces. They beat. Okay, so the Falcons are just inconsistent. Like they lost to the Patriots. Like the downside, they lost to the Panthers 30-0. They just lost last week to a team that they should have beat. But the plus side, you hang around with Tampa Bay, right? When you lost that game, but you hung around with them. You beat teams that I was not expecting you to win. You have the Falcons are just a roller coaster right now. They're an absolute roller coaster. I just don't know what to expect from this team. I don't. It's like every single time. It's confusing. It's confusing. I don't know what Atlanta's doing at all. Meanwhile, the Patriots are red hot right now. Drake May's red hot. That whole team is red hot. I'm gonna take the Patriots to win this game. I like the way how they're playing. I think they'll keep playing the way that they are playing. They're playing like one of the best teams in all of football, and that's not a legitimate argument. I'm not joking around by saying that. I think they look like one of the most legitimate, organized football teams in the league this year. Just love the way how their offense and defense playing. As a whole team, I just love the way how they're playing in this one. So I gotta go with the Patriots in this one. I trust their team more than a more consistent team. Atlanta's not really that consistent at all. I think we saw it. This entire season has been a whole roller coaster for them this year. So I'm gonna take the Patriots. But I can see the Falcons winning because they do have a roster to keep up with it. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots. All right. Hopefully this is not a guarantee. We'll see. Yeller Patriots. Cam is taking the Patriots. Let's see. So we got Patriots for Cam. We got Patriots for Garrett. Patriots. Demetrius. Oh, he's picking Atlanta. Yeah, he's taking Atlanta. He's taking Atlanta on the road. Yeah, that's kind of shocking there, honestly. I was not expecting him to pick the Patriots. I thought for sure he was going to pick I for sure thought he was going to take the Patriots. But yeah, no, he's taking Atlanta. So there you go. Adam's taking the Patriots. Patriots for Jay. Patriots for Eli. I'm just curious. Is anybody really going to do it? Nah, they're not going to do it, are they? Patriots for Eli. Ooh, Chase is gonna join. Demetrius over there. He's taking the Falcons too. Falcons. Where was I? Patriots for Will and Patriots for Michael. All right, so we just have them two over there with the Patriots. But the Falcons, everybody else taking the Patriots. Move you up, and then yep, there we go. So what is it, 902? The Patriots are the better team, so they should win this game. At the same time, you never know. As the NFL's been incredibly stupid this year, so it could happen. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a possibility because it's not. The Falcons they have a good enough roster to beat the Patriots, but they're just too inconsistent for me to pick them. They're just too inconsistent. Meanwhile, the Patriots just been one of the more consistent teams in all of football. So, and they're winning games at that. So, gotta go with the Patriots. They're leaders right now in the division, and they gotta keep up with that. So, we're gonna go with them. All right, moving on here. Oh, you guys can't see it right now. I don't know why, but the Giants are wearing those throwbacks this week. Oh, jeez. I don't know why you guys can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna fix that real quick. Alright, there we go. The Giants are wearing those throwbacks. I don't know why the logo did not come up there for it, but there you guys have it. The Giants are wearing those throwbacks this week. They're going to be playing against the San Francisco 49ers. What do you call this game? Is this the Injury Bowl? Is this the Glass Bowl? Is this the Hospital Bowl? Is this the Urgent Caribou. I don't know why. Because the reason I'm saying this is because both teams, these are probably the two most injured teams in football right now. The Giants just lost Cam Scatterboo last week, and I felt incredibly terrible because he was playing his ass off. He was doing whatever he can for that team, and then he just all of a sudden he goes down. And I actually felt the pain with the Giants fans last week. I felt the pain. That was terrible. That was one of the most terrible experiences I think we'll ever see, and I hope he gets better. I mean, look at San Francisco. They're getting some guys back this week. I don't know if Brock Purdy's coming back in the lineup. I don't know. We'll continue to monitor that. I don't know. There's just a lot of uncertainties with this game because you got to look at the injuries. But San Francisco does have George Kittle back. He's been back for the last couple of weeks. Jawan James been back. We don't know about Ricky Parcell. We don't know about Brock Purdy. If he's out, Mike Jones is going to be starting, obviously. That Giants Jackson Dart's been pretty damn good. No Malik Neighbors still. No Cam Scatterboo for this game. I don't know about this one. I just don't know. I don't even know who to pick here. Both teams are injured as shit. Let's see. San Francisco. Okay, so for right now, Chase is by himself with the Giants. Okay, so Chase with the Giants. So far, if I'm not mistaken, and I still have to get Yellow's pick here, everybody else is picking San Francisco. Right? Yeah, everybody else is picking San Francisco. So we're gonna put everybody over there for a second. So I mean, overall, I'm not shocked about it. San Francisco's proved they can win. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did lose last week to the Houston Texans. I'm not shocked about it because Houston, I'm not gonna lie, Houston was kind of due for a win there. So I can understand them like coming out with that amount of energy, coming out and winning the game. So at the same time, it's like it's an upset just the way how both teams have been playing. Okay, maybe San Francisco's like the closing object there, but to me, it's not really that shocking. So, let's see who's Yellow going. Yellow's taking San Francisco too. I don't know. I think this one. Here's what I was at in this game. If Cam Scatterboo was playing in this game, I honestly go with the Giants because they're at home. Jackson Dart's playing well, but since Cam Scatterboo's out, Giants also their defense is really good, but dealing with some other pressure, stuff like that. I'm gonna take the Niners here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Niners here. As well. I actually do hope I'm wrong here. I'm a Rams fan. I don't want the Niners to win, but at the same time, I don't know if I can pick the Giants without Cam Scatterboo. I gotta see what that offense looks like. Their offense, basically, if you look at the Giants, their offense have been ran through Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo, and Cam Scatterboo is not going to be at this game. So I don't know what Jackson Dart's going to do. I don't know what he's going to point to. I don't know what his target is going to be like. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm going to lean towards the Niners right now. Chase, you're all by yourself. I wanted to join you. I could have joined you if Cam Scatterboo was playing, but he's not. So yeah, I got to go with the Niners with this one. But Chase all by himself with the Giants, which I still think is a good pick. Giants at home. Everybody thought this against the Eagles, and then look what happened. The Giants won at home against the Eagles. So yeah. So I think that one's going to be a good game too. So we'll see about that. Next up, we got the Colts and the Steelers. The Colts, can't believe I'm saying this. Well, we've been saying this for, I guess, last 5 weeks, something like that. The Colts are the best team in football. They look dominant on both sides of the ball. The team is great on either end. Their defense is balling out. Jonathan Taylor's balling out. Danny Dimes is balling out. Everybody's balling out. And then look at the Steelers. Their offense, I think this is going to be an offensive showcase because both teams' offenses are balling out right now. And for the Steelers, they're kind of on a cold strand right now with the 2-game losing streak. And then if you look at the Steelers, it just feels that they have to keep winning games, or their schedule is going to get tough. But the Steelers, their offense has been rolling. I'm not going to lie, their Steelers, DK Metcalf has been rolling. Jalen Warren's been rolling. Aaron Rodgers is rolling. But that defense is not looking that good, and I can't believe I'm saying that with a team like Pittsburgh. Because it's just weird. It's just weird seeing the Steelers defense, just seeing how they perform this year. It's just weird, and the Steelers defense has actually looked pretty damn bad so far this year. At the most part, they look bad this year. So for that reason here, I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I do not think the Steelers are going to have enough to guard all Jonathan Taylor, just the way how the Colts offense has been really consistent too. So I could just see the Colts just driving up and down the field. I don't necessarily think the Steelers are going to have enough answers for it, especially how their defense has been playing now. If their defense is playing how we all know to love their defense to be playing, I'd probably pick Pittsburgh because it's at home. I mean, I can still see the Steelers winning this one. Maybe this is the game that the Colts get cold, Not really get cold, but for them to have an off week since they look dominant, like over the course of the week, they look like last year's Detroit Lions. So, but yeah, this year I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts to win this game. They're the better team here for at the moment. I can trust their defense better than Pittsburgh's right now, and like I said, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. So yeah, I'm gonna give me the Colts here. All right, let's see who else you guys got. Chill Will going with the Colts. Colts will. Ooh, Michael picking the Steelers. Kind of shocked about that, but no, he's taking the Steelers. Chase has got the Colts. Let's see. Oh, never mind. You're over here. Chase is taking the Colts. Colts for Eli. Colts for Jay. Jay's taking the Colts. We have Adam taking the Steelers, so he's gonna join Michael over there. I think the Steelers can still win this one. I think they can. I don't think it's impossible. I mean, they're at home. They back-to-back home games with Pittsburgh, so that can be a little something there. Colts for Demi, Colts for Garrett. We have Cam is taking the Steelers. Pretty interesting there. Let's see. Yeller's taking the Colts, and like I said, I'm going to pick the Colts as well. Last old Yeller, he's taking the Colts. Alright, so there you guys have it for that. 3 people picking the Steelers. I mean, if I'm being honest, I was kind of expecting this one to be like a more of a lone dog pick or guarantee, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, I gotta go with the Steelers to win this game. They're the better team here. I like the Colts. I gotta go with the Colts team. Colts, they're the better team here. I know on the road, back-to-back games with Pittsburgh could be a little sneaky, but yeah, I'm gonna pick the Colts. All right, so there you guys have it. Was it 8-3? So yeah, there you guys have it for that. Like I said, picks against the spread, final score breakdown. Over under picks. That'll come up next. Can't wait to get into that tomorrow with you guys. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Next up we got Denver and Houston. Is this a good game? Actually, I do think this is going to be a good game. These are 2 teams that have really good defenses. Probably one of the best defensive teams in all of football this year. Texans coming off impressive win last week. I mean, can we really say it's impressive? I mean, they beat the injured Niners team. So, but anyway, it's impressive. They got the win, or showed some life a little bit. Denver looks really good offensively again. They racked up like 40 plus points last week, and their defense was like one of the best in football. I mean, I think I kind of already explained it who I'm picking here, but I'm gonna see who you guys are picking first before I get into mine, because this is a interesting game here. Cam's go ahead and starts off, and he's taking the Texans. Texans win back-to-back home games. I mean, I can see it. It's possible. All right, we have Garrett, is he going over here too? No. He's taking Denver. He's taking Denver. He's over here. All right. So he's taking the Broncos. Demetrios taking Denver. For Joe's, he is taking the Broncos. Broncos also on like a 5-6 game winning streak. So the Broncos, what are they? 5 wins in a row for Denver? 5-6 wins. So like I said, they're hot and they're about to get even hotter. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but it is what it is. It's a wacky Wednesday. This is just a channels thing. We do this every single Wednesday. You guys know the drill. Like I said, every single Thursday, analytics predictions. To be honest, I'm probably going to do that right after I take my shower, because I am recording this on Wednesday night, and then I'm going to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. Possibly. Guys, I do apologize in advance if this comes out on right in the middle of the night on Thursday, but you know what, it is what it is. At least you guys can watch the video. Oh, never mind. Chase is taking Houston. I thought he was taking Denver, but now he's taking Houston. Michael's taking Houston as well. So Michael's over here, and Chill Will's taking Denver. All right, we'll put him right there. Yeller is taking Houston. Ooh. Yeah, Yeller, he's taking the Texans. Okay, yep, Yeller's taking the Texans. For me in this one, oh man, this is another tiebreaker game for me. Tiebreaker game here. I think Houston does have a chance, but I think this game is going to come down to which offense I trust more. Obviously, both defenses are great, but I feel like I've seen some better stuff out of Denver than I have in Houston so far this year. So I'm going to take Denver on the road here. I trust their offense more. They probably should be able to move the ball down the field. I can count on them to move the ball down the field more than Houston does. So that's kind of like my pick here. Just go with Denver because I believe their offense more. I think they were capable of moving the ball down the field. I think we've seen it. Offense looked pretty damn good last week. Overall, their offense looked pretty good this year. Their defense, I think both these two teams, the team's defenses are one of the best in football. But like I said, I think this one game's done the offense, and I think I can trust the Broncos offense a little bit more. So yeah, 6-5. I like that. I like that for this game. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here. We have Jacksonville Jaguars coming off the bye, looking to redeem themselves. After that snap pounding they took in London against my Rams, can't get over that still. And they're going to be taking on the Raiders. The Raiders are also coming off a bye week. The Raiders are not really necessarily a good team right now. A little bit of sloppy on both sides of the ball. They probably do get Brock Bowers this week, so we will continue to monitor that out the week. Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville. I think that defense goes nuts. That Jacksonville is leading the league in turnovers forced this year. Geno Smith likes to turn over the football a lot. I just can't trust Vegas here. Yeah, I know they're at home here, but that Jacksonville defense, I think, has been pretty damn good this year. Besides the Rams game, I think they've been pretty good this year. They should be able to get all over Geno Smith here, forcing multiple turnovers. Jacksonville's really good at forcing turnovers, so yeah, I'll take the Jags here. I think they get the job done here in Vegas. Ooh, okay, so everybody. Oh wow, Chase is on another lone dog here. So Chase is taking the Raiders, and everybody else is taking the Jags. So Chase is on another lone dog here. But Chase did specifically tell me that he's picking a lot of upsets this week. So he is taking multiple risks this week. So that's probably why he's on like so many lone dogs. But so yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys are wondering, yes, I am watching NBA basketball while I'm recording this. Cause I gotta. If you guys haven't checked out, we do our NBA pick show every Monday or Tuesday. Try to get out on Monday, but if I can, I'll get those out on Tuesday. And if you guys haven't checked those videos out, make sure you guys please do so. Really do appreciate it. So far, I'm off to a pretty good start this year, and you guys will see in my next video what my next record is. Make sure you guys go check that out if you guys haven't already. Do appreciate if you guys would. But everybody taking the Jags to win this game. I gotta double check to make sure I got everybody, and then we will move on from this game. Wait, am I missing somebody? Oh, I'm missing Yeller again. Yeah, I'm missing Yeller again. Yep, he's I don't know why I keep missing Yeller, but yeah, he's taking the Jags as well. All right, so there you have it for this game. Like I said, Chase is the lone dogger on this one. I think this is already the second time that you lone dog to pick. So yeah, gonna be a pretty interesting one. So we will see what happens, but Jacksonville probably should be able to take care of business here. But at the same time, you never know. This NFL season's been really weird. So we will see. Oh boy, oh shit. Next up, we got the Saints taking on against the Rams, and I'm pretty sure everybody's taking the Rams here. Yeah, everybody's taking the Rams. So we'll just go ahead and get this one over with. But the Saints, and I'm kind of surprised about this. The Saints have benched Spencer Rattler, and I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe because they're saying the team is so bad. Maybe they just need to try somebody out. But I don't get the purpose of that, honestly. I think Spencer Rattler has actually been balling out. And I know he's turned over the football a lot these last couple of weeks, but still, I think he's been balling out. I don't know why they would take him off the floor. And then I don't know who the hell is starting a quarterback now for the Saints. Is it? I don't know. I'm keep forgetting his name. I can't think of his name off the bat, but whoever it is not going to have a good time against that Rams defense. Absolutely not. This guy might get sacked like 12 times and gets his Rams front. He's not going into LA and getting the job done in LA. It's just not happening. Like I said, now I do give credit to the Saints. The Saints do fight in every game that they play, and they fall short, and that's fair. But that was when Spencer Rattler was playing. We don't know what the Saints are going to look like with this other quarterback coming in, or whoever he is. But whoever he is, I'm not expecting him to have a good day against the Rams. Now, if you're playing against an easier team like the Titans, okay, I can see it. But easier team like Titans, Jets, I can see it. But playing against teams like this, I don't think you're going to have the best night. So, yeah, this is a tough matchup for basically any quarterback. But like I said, the Rams are the better team here. They're at home. They're coming off the bye week. Saints switching up the quarterback, switching up everything. Their offense, I don't know how it's going to look like with that new quarterback. I would imagine it's going to be worse. Yeah, the Saints are probably inclined to get their ass beat here. Honestly, I don't really predict this as a Rams fan that much, but this is probably going to be messing up out of the week. I'm going to snitch early. This might be messing up out of the week, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, everybody taking the Rams here as they should. Pretty easy pick there, as everybody's taking the Rams. All right, everybody. Ooh, let's go ahead and get to this game. I can't wait. KC at Buffalo. Oh shit, here we go. The Bills coming off, both of these two teams coming off strong wins. The Bills beat the Panthers 40-0. I'm at 40-1. I wasn't 40-0. What was it? 40-9. And then the Chiefs, they're coming off a pretty ass-kicking win as well. And this team looks like one of the hottest teams in football. Matter of fact, they won the 5 out of the last 6 after starting the season 1-2. So the Chiefs are really starting to figure themselves out now. Patrick Mahomes, like I said, maybe the thing's gonna be true. Remember I said a couple weeks ago that Patrick Mahomes said he lost too many football games, and I don't know. Maybe it's coming back to life a little bit. You know, maybe Patrick Mahomes got a little something in that sleeve. So yeah, we will see who you guys got for this game, man. Like I said, obviously when these two teams match up, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be electric. It's going to be one of the best games you ever watched. I did pick against the Chiefs last time. Well, I think I picked the Chiefs in this situation, and I ended up losing that because I think the Bills ended up winning that game. But at the same time, the Bills look a little different this year compared to other years. The Bills do not look like the same strong defense, or defense look like they can have patch some holes. KC's also so started. All of a sudden, they look like one of the best teams in football. So yeah, we will see. What do you guys got for this one? I'm surprised this is not a primetime game. All right, here we go. Chew, Will going with the Bills. Michael going with the Bills. Jay's going with the Bills. Oh man. Eli, Bills. Adam's taking the Bills. Demetrio, well, I already know Demetrio's okay. He's going Bills. Gary going with the Bills. Ain't no way this is happening. Cam's going with the Bills. Oh god damn. Damn, this is actually shocking. Yeller's going with the Bills. Jesus Christ. Like I was not expecting this at all. Wow. Okay, so already a bunch of y'all with the Bills. Holy smokes, dude. Like, damn, I was already 9 of you guys over there. Like, I was not expecting that. Jay is going with the Chiefs. So there you guys have it. Jay going with the Chiefs in this game. And listen, I was going back and forth with this one, but I think I know who the better team is and who the better team is playing right now. I wish I lone dog this pick, but I'm taking the Chiefs as well. I'm taking them on the road. I was hoping for a lone dog here because this would be one of those better lone dog picks I would feel good about all season long. Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. I think they're the more balanced team right now on both sides of the ball. Their defense right now, I think I trust them more than Buffalo right now. Buffalo can't stop the run. KC with I don't know if Isaiah Pacheco's playing. Last time I checked, he was questionable. He banged up his knee a little bit, but Kareem Hunt, I think he's good enough to, not give a little absence to Kareem Hunt. I mean, that's why I don't think Isaiah Pacheco's going to be a huge miss, because they got Kareem Hunt, and he's been pretty good this year. Well, he's been pretty good when he needed him, but he's kind of touchdown potential. So yeah, I'm going to take the Chiefs. They're red hot right now. They look like one of the best teams in football. Either red hot. I'm surprised as the way how this is going. I thought this was going to be like more of the 6-5 splits. I wasn't expecting everybody to lean heavily towards the Bills on this one, but Jay and I only picking the Chiefs. I actually feel pretty good about this pick, honestly. I feel good. Just how the Chiefs are playing, I feel good about this. Plus, Patrick Mahomes said we're losing too many football games, so yeah, and that trend is following it with it right now. So we'll see. But yeah, only 2 of us going with the Chiefs. That's kind of surprising there, but like I said, it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our last 2 primetime games here, and then we'll go up and get out of here so I can get this game up so you guys can watch it on time. Alright, now we have Seattle in Washington. The Commanders are wearing those old Redskin uniform. I know look, Seattle's wearing the retros too, which I do like about Seattle because it's the second time they do that. If we wear your retros, we're gonna wear our retros. So I do like that. Seattle's retro, like I said, looks beautiful. Looks like one of the best retros in sports. Now I'm glad they're wearing that. Honestly, they look great with it. And then we look at Washington. Washington's wearing those Redskin uniforms. I know it's not really the Redskins, but they got like the Redskin print, all that stuff on. So just for that, I can't wait to watch this game on Sunday night. Even though it's 2 primetime, that's wearing the throwback. So I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait for it. But Jane Daniels might come back for this game. I did hear that Terry McLaurin is going to be out again for this team. Demo Samuel's probably going to play, but that's not. I mean, I do. Like I said, I want to be wrong here. I'm gonna take the Seahawks to win it. I don't really trust the Commanders' defense right now. Commanders' defense got some issues right now. They got to fix some stuff up on that side of the ball. I just don't trust the way how they go on that side of the ball here. So I'm gonna lean towards Seattle. I think Seattle's been a really this is another team that I just think has been real balanced this year. It looks like they can throw the ball. They can do whatever they want to on that side of the ball. They look confident that JSN might have like 50 rounds to go. And I don't really trust this Commander secondary. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. So I'm gonna go with Seattle. They find a way to win the game. Let's see. Cam. Let me see my Washington guys. Okay, so is Eli? Yep, Eli's taking Washington. How about Cam? Is Cam taking Washington? Yep, he is. And then, is Chill Will taking Washington? No, he's taking Seattle. Chill Will. He normally does pick Seattle. He normally does pick Washington a lot, but he's picking Seattle this time. And Garrett, just in case he is a Washington guy, and I believe that. No, Garrett's a Baltimore guy, but he supports the Commanders, so he's gonna go with them as well. All right, what's everybody else got? What's Michael got? Michael is also taking the Commanders. I can see the Commanders winning this game. It's Sunday Night Football. It's another primetime game. This time it's in your house. Wearing those Redskin uniforms might come out with some motivation. So I can see it. I'm not saying it's dead in the water because it's not. I think they have a chance. But we'll see what happens. Chase is taking Seattle, joining us. Oh wow, the Dodgers just got a notification. The Dodgers just lost to the Blue Jays again. Now they got to win 2 straight games on the road to win the World Series. That's gonna be tough. Jay is taking the Seahawks. So Blue Jays are 1 win away from winning the World Series. That's crazy. Over the defending champion Dodgers. Demetros, who is he taking? Seattle. Yeah, I mean, talk about MLB real quick. I'm just surprised that series went. I'd picked the Dodgers to win that series in 6, but apparently my prediction's gonna be wrong. Oh no, I already got Gary. And let's see, who am I missing here? Okay, I'm missing Yeller. Yeller's taking the Seahawks as well. Alright, so there you guys have it. 4 people picking the Commanders. I can see the Commanders winning this game. It's Sunday Night Football. Is in our house. But at the same time, I don't trust that Commanders defense right now. If the Commanders defense is playing a little bit special, then I can see it. But I just don't really trust the defense. I don't really like how that team is performing on the defensive side of the ball. Especially the secondary. I don't really trust the secondary right now, and I just think Seattle's just going to throw laps on them. So, oh yeah. So we will see it 7-4 with this one. All right. And then finally, last but not least, our last game of the week, aka Monday Night Football here. We got the Cardinals, we got the Cowboys. The Cowboys offense, like I said, and like everybody said, it looks like one of the best in football right now. They're moving the ball with ease. They look like they can do whatever they want to on that side of the ball. But at the same time, they lost last week because their defense sucks. And I think we've been saying this all season long. Their defense sucks. Looks like they can't do anything on the football field on the defensive side of the ball. Now I understand they're injured, but I don't think that really defines the fact that they have been ass on defense this year. And you look at a team like the Cardinals, like I think the Cardinals can win this game because the Cardinals actually do have a pretty damn decent defense. And they're coming out the bye too, so that does mean something here. Like you have a good defense. Normally the Dallas offense, if they do struggle, is against capable defenses, and I do think Arizona's a capable defense. But at the same, Kyler Murray, I think Kyler Murray's gonna be back for this one. I think so. Oh damn, we have a snap pounding in Denver. It's 122-88 by the time I'm recording. So damn, that's a snap pounding right there. But yeah, I think this one's gonna be close. I need who's the other guy? Yellow's gonna start us off here. Since I'm keep forgetting about him. Yellow's taking Dallas. He's taking Dallas in this one. Cam, Dallas. Dude, Cam's taking the boys. Garrett's got the boys. Let's see. Is everybody taking the boys? Boys. Wow. Chase is taking the Cardinals. And I hope he's right. Let's see. Michael's taking the boys. Boys for Michael. Boys for Eli. Boys for Eli. Boys for Jay. Boys for Adam. Pretty sure everybody here is taking the boys. except for Chase. I think this is going to be Chase's third lone dog of the day. I mean, unless I pick the Cardinals. Cardinal, Demetrios, he's taking the boys. Taking the boys. Alright, let's see. Who am I missing here? Who am I missing? Is Cam up there? Okay, Demetrios. I got Adam up there. Jay is up there. Michael's up there. Chase is up there. Eli. Chill Will. Yep, he's taking the boys. He's taking the boys. Let's see. Let me make sure I got everybody real quick. 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let Chase have his third lone dog of the day. I'm gonna pick the boys as well. I want to be wrong here, obviously, because you guys know that because I'm not a big fan of Dallas, but yeah, I'm gonna take the boys here at home. They're at home. Cardinals are a capable defense, and I do think Arizona does have a shot at winning this game, but I don't trust their offense enough. I don't trust the Cardinals' offense enough to get down the field and score. I can trust Dallas in doing that, but I don't know if I can trust the Cardinals in doing that. Plus, they're missing their running backs. I mean, normally you could run the ball in Dallas, but if the Cardinals want to have, James Conner, I probably would have picked him here, honestly. But Dallas' offense is too deadly. Cardinals' defense is good, but how much of their defense can stop this high electric motor offense? Dallas' offense is probably number one in football right now. So it's just tough. I just don't see the Cardinals winning this game. So that's kind of where we at with that, and that's kind of how we end the week. But like I said, make sure you guys go check out my analytics, predictions, videos, just like that. All that stuff is coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna pre-record that tonight, so you guys can get that, so you guys can watch it tomorrow morning. Like I said, I do appreciate y'all in advance, man. I got a busy day, busy schedule coming out tomorrow, so make sure you guys please stay tuned. I'll have the analytics video out for you guys tomorrow. So like I said, I do appreciate you guys for support. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off, get this thing as you guys want on time. This is BabyNation.com. I appreciate everybody. This is BabyNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See everybody next week. Peace.